Friends, today I am going to tell you not my story, but the story of a boy whose life taught me how a small act of kindness can change an entire universe. This story is not mine, it is his and maybe any of you. So listen. This boy stood at a bus stop every day. Shoulders hunched, eyes vacant, and a deep sea of helplessness on his face. He was living in a world where every morning brought a new disappointment. He felt like his life was a colorless piece of paper on which nothing could be written. He would watch people laughing, smiling, and think, "I wish I were one of them." His walls of silence and loneliness had become so strong that it was impossible to break them. Then one day, while he was standing sad as usual, an elderly man came near him. He looked like an angel, with a white beard and a strange sparkle in his eyes. He stopped near me and took a deep breath and said, "Son, sometimes the paths in life seem lost. Whenever you get tired, stop and think whether you have done everything you could have done. If the answer is yes, then understand that this is just a stop, not a destination. Be patient and believe." Having said this, he moved on silently. I did not understand anything, but his words sank into my heart. The very next day, I met another stranger at the same place. It was a young girl, holding a book in her hands. She looked into my disappointed eyes and said, "I am reading in this book the story of a man who had given up on his life, but then he decided that he would turn every defeat into a victory. You know, the greatest victory is to fight with yourself and win over yourself, and when you win over yourself, the whole universe stands by you to help you." She smiled and got on the bus and left. These two events created a wave of anxiety within me. Was it just a coincidence or a sign? For 2 days, these words kept running through my mind. I wondered, was it really a sign? And then on a third day, when I was back there, a third stranger approached me. He was a middle-aged man who was very confident and calm. He looked at me and looked straight into my eyes and said, "I've been watching you here for so many days. You have a strength that you've never discovered. This disappointment is just an illusion that's stopping you from reaching your dreams. Remember, your smile has the power to brighten anyone's life. Never hide it." Hearing this, something inside me broke and something connected. The words of the previous two strangers flashed through my eyes. Patience, belief, fighting, and winning with yourself, and now the power of your smile. This couldn't have been a coincidence. That day, I felt as if these three people had been sent to complete the most important puzzle of my life. I decided right then and there that I would now write a new story on this blank page of my life. First, I tried to smile to myself, and when I saw myself smiling in the mirror, I felt a new sparkle in my eyes for the first time. Friends, today I am a successful motivational speaker. Every time I stand on stage, I have in my eyes the three faces that changed my life. I tell this story and tell people this. Sometimes in life, people come who change your world in a few moments. They teach you to never give up your smile, your belief, and your courage. My story is not just mine. It is the story of three strangers who taught me that a small act of kindness, a smile, and a word can become the brightest page in anyone's life. Remember, you never know when your smile could become someone's last beacon of hope.